It's hard not to fall in love with people, places, and sometimes even things. In a world where self-love is promoted so loudly, I couldn't help but wonder, why is it so hard to love ourselves? It's so simple. We have been taught for generations to focus on not loving ourselves and to become someone that attracts love from others. Companies have profited on people not loving themselves for years. The norm was that if you didn't have anyone who loved you, you weren't worth loving at all. Remember when we used to feel like shit when we were single? It's only recently that it's kind of been okay to not be married or not be in a relationship. It's gonna take a while for our species to unlearn these patterns. It makes me sick, but that's how it is. I suddenly felt like the world made sense again. Miranda was right. I couldn't even remember the last time I looked at a magazine without feeling bad about myself. I felt like I had to be something else for someone to love me. Turns out there is a love just as powerful as the love that I had spent years seeking in someone else that exists within us. We have been conditioned to mold ourselves to become what someone else wants us to be because we thought that was the only love that existed. And if we use that love on ourselves instead of someone else, we were being selfish. Turns out it isn't selfish. It's how it's meant to be. Before you go, I would really like to drill home the concept of self-love and why it can sometimes feel like an evasive butterfly that you just can't catch or a magical unicorn that may or may not exist. We have come to terms that media and society has conditioned us to believe that we are not worthy of love. They have profited from telling us that we are something that needed to be fixed or changed. And being the way we are wasn't going to help us find someone to love. All our lives, our definition of love has been defined by external sources like movies, TV shows, and other people in our life. You were only worthy of love if you looked the way someone else wanted you to look, you acted the way someone else wanted you to act, and you did the things someone else wanted you to do. Because love was always based on someone else's needs and never your own. We believed that love was something we gave others and received from others and not something we gave ourselves because that was considered to be selfish. So since receiving love was dependent on someone else, when we didn't meet the expectations of someone we love, we would take it out on ourselves. We started to hate ourselves. We felt ashamed of our looks. And we felt jealous of what we didn't have. But then a revolution occurred. A brave soul asked, what if love wasn't something we gave others or expected of others? What if it was something we gave ourselves? Self-love simply means loving who you are as you are. This doesn't mean that you become self-serving or only look out for yourself. Love yourself so much. Fill your cup with so much love that it overflows and there is enough to give others. When you pour from an empty cup, there's nothing really left except for the brown stuff if you've been having tea or coffee, and no one really wants that.
And if you don't know, now you know.
What's great about knowing all of this is that you finally realize the love you've been seeking from others also exists within you. You don't really have to go searching for it. If you love yourself as much as you need, You will bring people into your life who are capable of loving you just as much. We as a society need to stop tying our love and worth in others. It resides in you. I hope this realization brings you a little clarity, a little hope, and helps you discover the volume of love that resides within you. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you in my next one.